Hey everybody. So today has not been one of my favorite days. I am 10 days out on Gastric Sleeve, and trying to eat anything pureed has not been so gracious to me, to say the least. Every time I try to eat anything pureed, or the full liquid as they call it, it comes up violently. It is not in any way staying down. It hurts really bad in my chest, right at the bottom of my chest bone, I would say. I don't know if it's gas or what, but it hurts. I take the slightest little taste off the end of the spoon, and that's all it takes, and it's coming right back up. So I'm basically staying with my lean body. It's really good for you. 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat, 340 on sodium, 495 on potassium. Total carbs is 3, which are all fiber. As you can see, it has lots of vitamins. About 15% of your daily value of everything. So, yay on that. I really like it. It's really good as long as it's really cold. Can't say it's perfect, but it's really good. I can't complain. Other than that, here's my best friend. I drink this all day long. It's a 1 liter, 33.8 fluid ounces. So I know if I can get one of these in a day, I'm not complaining. I can't get 2, but I might get 1. But other than that, I have one of my proteins a day and one of my drinks, and that's about all I'm getting down. I know I'm supposed to have 50 protein a day, but I just can't figure out how to get anything else in. I drink as it is. I've been drinking this since 6. That's 5 hours of my day gone, and it's about up to here. I have to sip it very, very, very slowly, in the tiniest little sip, and give it about 10 or 15 minutes before I take the next sip, because if I don't, it hurts really, really bad. I can't say that it has got much easier over time, but it has got a tiny bit easier than it was when I first came home, or definitely 1,000 times easier than when I was in the hospital. I couldn't drink water when I was in the hospital. It took me 4 days to get home, because just drinking a little cup this big of water, which was 2 tablespoons, over an hour time, made me puke violently. I don't know, maybe my upper part of my sleeve is too small and it's having a hard time getting in there, or what. I don't know. All I can say is they keep telling me to keep trying to put stuff in me, and I'm at that point where I'm good with my shake. I cannot complain. I know that my shake's going to go in and it's going to stay down. Everything else scares me. But I just wanted to update you on how my sleeve is going. I said I would try to keep an update when anything comes up that I think someone might want to know about. This does not pertain to everybody. Everybody is different. This is my specific journey. I'm not a doctor. I don't know everything. All I know is it's hard. It takes a long time to adjust and learn how to eat the way your new tummy, or baby tummy as I call it, wants you to eat. You know, when I was doing it, eating, small bites of this or that before, my surgery, I thought, oh, I can do this. It's no big deal. When I get out, this is no problem. I never imagined I could not eat a cream of chicken soup that's been watered down. I'd never, in my wildest imagined, I would not in any way, shape, or form be able to tolerate it with some fat-free skim milk or some cashew milk. It's too creamy, it's too thick. It just will not stay down. And let's just say it is horrible coming back up. But anyways, like I said, I told y'all guys if I ever had something that I thought I needed to be spoken about, I would speak on it and let you know how my journey's going. Weight loss, I can definitely see a difference already. I don't know if you can see, but I have started getting a little more muscle tone through my neck area, through my legs, through my arms. When I started this, you can see already this hanging down here has gotten thinner, and I actually can a little, I don't know how to get the angle right, but up here is more solid already. It's a muscle there. I've never had a muscle. I don't know how to make one. But it's there. There, maybe now you can see it a little better. There's muscle there. It's solid. It's not fat as it was before. This is even a little piece of my new muscles. Yeah, it's called my baby bumps. It looks like a little jelly roll to me, but it's not. It's really muscle. And it's solid. It's hard. I can't really complain about the muscle that I'm gaining. I can complain that I know that when you change it from a fat to a muscle, you're not really losing weight. And the whole point of my surgery was I needed to lose the weight. I have definitely seen a big difference in my legs, which I'm not going to show you right now because I haven't shaved. But, been having some struggles, mentally with self-esteem. That's been a little difficult because, how you look on the outside and changing who you are on the inside is so much different. You can change your body all you want, but when you have this mindset of the person you have been for years and years and years, and the person that everybody has told you that you are for years and years and years, it is hard to just say one day, I'm not that person anymore. It's not that simple. I wish it was. I so wish it was. Me and my husband have had some issues because of it, but we still love each other. It don't mean we don't. It has been difficult. I guess being overweight all my life has made me very insecure and makes me feel crazy at times because I am super jealous over my husband. And when you have a good man and you're an overweight person and you know that there's so many more skinnier, beautiful people in the world, it's hard to always look at yourself and know that you are worthy of the good person that's in your life. So don't beat yourself up. Know that you are worthy. Take some self-help classes, read some books, get all the little Facebook posts that you can get that pump your spirit up when you're having a bad day. Everything's not always going to be sunshine and beds of roses, but it doesn't mean that you're not a beautiful person inside and out. Whether you're 400, 1,000 pounds, or 99 pounds, the skin doesn't make you pretty. And, yeah, it's one of the oldest cliches in the world, or whatever you want to call it, but it's true. Your heart and your soul makes you who you are. So when people start judging you because you're overweight, or they think you're being lazy, don't let them get to you. Don't let them take your joy. Don't let them make you feel you're any less of a person. They don't know your struggles. They don't know what you're going through. Having this surgery will make you extremely tired. Well, at least it has for me. I went back to work immediately after my surgery, about a week after. I don't do anything too strenuous, but at the same time, I'm working. I'm on my feet for several hours of a day. And it's just part-time right now because that's all my doctor will allow, but it is still so hard. It's painful. It makes you want to cry. It is extremely exhausting because it's like a 3-hour workout. You're constantly moving. You're constantly going. It might be a 4-hour, 5-hour, 6-hour workout. And you're bending and lifting, and I clean, and I'm twisting and pulling and pushing, and it is never ending. I work in a fast-paced area of job, and you can't really slow down. You can't be tired. You just have to push through it and deal with it, and it's not always going to be perfect. Actually, I got a raise and I was shocked. Made me feel very humble. I guess they seen that I'm dedicated, which I'm not really dedicated to the job as much as I am to my family, and that keeps me going. I'm dedicated to my surgery, and that keeps me going. I'm dedicated to myself, and that keeps me going. No matter how bad it hurts, I just keep thinking to myself, this too shall pass. And as soon as I'm off, I can go home and lay down. And that's what I do. And that has caused a bit of a struggle in my house, because as soon as I get home, this chair is where I'm at. I don't do a whole lot because I have really had my workout for the day. I do get up and move around some later in the night, just to kind of keep the blood clots away. I know that's very important to try to keep moving, but sometimes I just don't feel like doing it, and so I don't. And I don't feel guilty because I know that I've already worked out more than 3 hours of the day, which is how many 15 minutes a day? I'm supposed to work out my body for 15 minutes every other hour. I tend to work out 3 hours straight through. So I still move my body later in the day. I get up and walk around my house, or sometimes me and the kids will take a walk. Me and my husband's taking a walk. But I do as much as I feel I can do without falling on the floor. When I feel that tired, I sit down. It's just what I do. I'm not worried about cleaning up my house. I'm not worried about what it looks like, really, because I have 4 capable people in this house of doing that. And they do. And I'm so humbled that they do everything that they do, as far as taking care of dishes and sweeping and mopping and cleaning the bathrooms and doing the laundry. And I know that they're working hard as I'm working. I just wish they could see how hard I really am working. Maybe they would have a different perspective on me and what's going on in my life. But regardless, I am so happy with having the surgery. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't go back. A lot of people think that they didn't need it, and they shouldn't have did it because it's hard. And I just want to say, don't be weak-minded. This is not for a weak-minded person at all. You have to be strong-willed, and you have to be serious when it comes to this. It is a permanent lifestyle makeover. The way you eat, the way you think about food has to change. I changed it before I ever got my surgery, so that way when I go to put certain stuff in my mouth, I know what I'm putting in my mouth is exactly what is supposed to go in there. Sometimes I think about having stuff I'm not supposed to, and what keeps me going and doing right is knowing that that stuff's poison to my body, and that putting that stuff in my mouth, I might as well be putting strychnine in my mouth, because it is dangerously unhealthy for me. And if I want to die, then I'll go ahead and have all that junk that I was eating before and stretch my stomach right back out and do everything my doctor told me not to do. But I'm not that person. I'm a strong person, and I can do this, and I am going to do this. And I hope that you will say that to yourself as well once you've had your surgery. My surgery was February 3rd. Today is February 10th. I'm only 10 days out. Like I said, struggles are daily. You never know what's going to be tomorrow. It might be depression. It might be just wanting to go in your kitchen and eat up everything and having to find the willpower to get past that feeling. It might be the feeling of starvation, like nothing you put into your body is going to save your life, like you're just going to starve to death. That's I've had that a couple of times, and I know that it's not true. Like drinking my Lean Body, I know that I'm getting the nutrients I need. I take my vitamins like I'm supposed to. I take my antibiotics like I'm supposed to. I use my stupid old speedometers. What else? Spirometer. This thing. I hate this thing. I can get it all the way to the top. I don't know why I'm still using it, but they said it's important to use it to keep pneumonia away and stuff, so I keep using it. I stick to what they tell me to do. I don't like it all the time, but I do it. I can't quite always get the 20 different things they have me sticking in my body, like vitamins and minerals and antibiotics, and all in the same day. So if I have one or two that I didn't make it in the night before, I take it the next morning. And I just start fresh a few hours later. And whatever was the last thing I took, I wait and take that later in the day. It might be an antibiotic, it might be a vitamin, it might be a chewy thing that the chewy multivitamins are not my favorite. I decided I'll take 2 of the chewy vitamins in the morning, and instead of taking the chewies for lunchtime or for dinner, I take the multivitamin pill. I find that the multivitamin pill isn't as big as trying to chew up 2 of them chewable gummies, and it delivers the same amount of stuff. So I've actually thought about taking just the pills instead, just because they're smaller and they take up less space. The calcium chews, I love them. They're so great. They're like having a candy a day, so I can't complain on that either. I have the Viactive, that's what they're called, Viactive. And they're caramel, and they're really good. I can't complain about those at all. They're like having candy during the day, so I feel like I'm cheating having them, even though I know I'm not. But other than that, like I said, I just wanted to touch base and say hi to all my fans and my friends. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I must admit, I never thought I'd even be doing this, but it keeps me trying to stay on track and doing exactly what I'm supposed to do, because I feel more accountable, and because I want you to look at me and go, one day I want to be her, I want to make it through this. And so I'm going to follow her journey, and I'm going to do as she does. And just don't give up, keep your faith, and everything will work out for the best. God bless. Love you guys.